In this video, I'm going to talk about the state of PlayStation 5 in 2023 so far and why I think it's genuinely on fire so far. We've just been getting so much great stuff from PlayStation this year. It is crazy. So big movements from PlayStation and Sony. We've had the release of the DualSense Edge, which is the Pro Controller for the DualSense controller. We've also had the VR headset that has come out. We had the brand new Horizons game called The Mountain that was released on the VR as an exclusive, and we've got all these brand new VR games that have just come out with the VR2 headset from PlayStation. Man, it's been moving. Xbox hasn't even released an official VR headset yet for Xbox, and we've just been getting all these amazing accessories. We've got brand new games coming out this year. We've got Spider-Man 2. That is just super exciting. With hopefully Venom in the game, that would be amazing. I loved Miles Morales and I've loved the Spider-Man game. Those are absolutely killer. So getting Spider-Man 2, man, that's going to be such a great game. So I feel like Sony have really been pushing out brand new stuff to keep us interested and excited. And we've got so many brand new games coming out this year. And I think that's the great thing about PlayStation is they're really trying to push what gaming can do. And I think that, you know, with the VR headset, that's really pushing it. You can connect that to games such as Gran Turismo and have like a racing wheel, for example, and have like a 360 view of the actual car. And just that in itself is like really immersive. And I think something that PlayStation's done really great is immersion with gameplay. So for example, when you're playing games, you'll hear sounds coming out of your controller. And that to me is actually a really immersive experience. And even stuff like vibration and the resistance on the triggers and stuff like that, man, it just brings you into the game and makes it more of a full experience for the player and more fun, because you're getting, it's almost like levels, different levels of the gameplay. So we've got the gameplay on the screen, then we have the sounds on the screen, and now we got the sounds coming from the controller. Then we have the vibration, the feel, the touch, you know, with different surfaces. You can actually feel that on the DualSense controller. That really blows our minds. And what I feel is PlayStation is developing stuff that is really cutting edge for gaming, and two, it's also really exciting and it gets us wanting to play more PlayStation. And there's so much to talk about with PlayStation all the time. I haven't really delved into the VR stuff that much yet, so that's a whole nother realm. In terms of the DualSense Edge, it's been a great controller so far. Like, I've loved all the features of it. I've been using it every single day. Since it's come out, it's been one of my daily drivers for the PlayStation 5. Unfortunately, faceplates aren't a thing anymore. They've somehow taken it off the market, and I kind of miss it. I love the customization. See, things that I loved about it was like the different textures. As you can see on this Pulse 3D headset, we've actually got the camo finish, and it was such a great finish. Now, I loved all the colors that they had for the faceplates. Man, that was such a great idea, and I liked the idea of just choose your own, how you like it sort of thing, and you can mix and match them. That was such a great idea, and it's such a shame that we're not really doing that anymore in 2023, unfortunately. So hopefully they bring something like that back. I also love, like got right here, all the special limited edition stuff such as this. Even last year, carrying on, we've had games such as God of War, which has really knocked it out of the park. We had games such as Elden Ring that came out this year. One of the best games that has been released, honestly, is Hogwarts Legacy. One of the best games, really playing that a lot. Stuff that I would love to see PlayStation do more this year. I would love to see more exclusives on the PlayStation Plus. Things are just getting very expensive these days, and we know the PlayStation 5 is still a luxury item. Even though it's a lot easier to get now, It's the first year that it is honestly a lot easier to grab yourself a PlayStation 5. But it's still such a luxury item that it's not everybody's able to get the PlayStation 5 even now. Yeah, I feel like more exclusives being more accessible and more cost affordable, putting that on the PlayStation Plus subscription would be great. Imagine that, just like all of the AAA games for the PlayStation 5 would be on the PlayStation Plus membership. Like so many people would subscribe to that. So yeah, I definitely feel like in 2023, the PlayStation 5 is still the most popular console, and it feels like as time is moving on, we are on our second or third year now of the inception of the newest generation. Now that things are settling down, we're really starting to see PlayStation 5 being the cutting edge and the leading newest generation of the consoles. And I feel like this is going to carry on for the next 5 to 10 years. One thing that also we would love to see is 8K full resolution output from the PlayStation 5. It can display 8K, but it can't actually output at 8K. Now, obviously 8K isn't the main needed thing right now, but it's definitely something that we could have more in the future. There's not really too many negatives with the PlayStation 5 overall. It's been a fantastic experience. We've had a lot of games come out this year so far that have been absolutely amazing. We've had the new Final Fantasy, Hogwarts Legacy has been great. We've got so many games to be excited for. The new VR stuff's coming out as well, so that content library is going to be updated and focused on. So I definitely see 2023 being somewhat of a VR focused year, if that makes sense, because we've got the brand new accessories that have just come out. Also, more things that I would love to see with PlayStation 5 is more backwards compatibility in the future. There could be more put into the PlayStation Plus subscription service, a bit more effort in that sense, where it could be more backwards compatibility, bigger library, some exclusives, kind of like the Game Pass with what Xbox has been doing. We're having such a large library that's consistently updated. And also we have a PlayStation 5 Pro model to look forward to. So maybe that will have the 8K resolution output that we are looking for and some more features and potential body update with ways to overcome such issues, such as maybe the finger marks on the middle of the PlayStation 5 and ways of air ventilation, maybe a little bit less noisy as well with the internal fans when turning it on or using it, because there's still a little bit of noise coming out of it. It's not like the PlayStation 4, it's a little bit more updated and a little bit more quiet, but there's still like a bit of noise. But that could also be the internal fans with dust and certain elements such as that as well. So overall, it's been a very exciting year so far for Sony and PlayStation. We've had lots of games come out, we've had lots of accessories coming out, and overall it's been fantastic so far. I feel like Sony have really set up 2023 as being the cutting edge of the industry for gaming, and we're all super excited for when the next games come out and when the next big thing comes out for PlayStation. Who knows what might happen? We might get a new console, we might not. Who knows? Very excited about that. So overall, very good experience in 2023 so far. Super excited about the future. And I'll see you guys next time on the next video where we talk more about gaming. See you then.